Good morning. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Famous Cartoonist Says Things in the Morning. I'm your host, Art BALTAZAR. I am here for you. I'm drinking my first cup of coffee of the day. Swig to your morning blues. I'm just getting started. I got lots to do today. I even have to do a post office run. A journey outdoors into the world. A journey outdoors to where the masses are. Where people are outside doing their thing. I'm going to go out there. And I'm going to wear a mask. Possibly some gloves. But first, I must drink this coffee. Swig for running errands. I'm glad you guys are here to join me with me today on this glorious morning. Jason Newtall is here. Mario is here. Jason wants me to paint Popeye. I could probably do that. Mario just saying good morning. Yeah, I did a lot of things last week. I finished a lot of projects. And I'm outstanding. I'm amazed at all the things I do in a day's work when I don't do anything else but sit and draw and do things. Like what gets me through the day is like listening to music and podcasts and baseball games. Baseball games has been kind of awesome the last few weeks. Swig for baseball. It's been pretty good for me to get my work done. I'd be able to focus. Plus, I watch the games where if I miss them when they start, I can rewind them and watch them from the beginning, which I really enjoy. And I could watch the whole game. And I pause it throughout, and I try not to go on any news medias so I don't get spoiled. It's pretty cool. D. Brad is here. Hey, D. Brad. And Ronnie's here. He's second. He likes Popeye too. Wow, there's a lot of Popeye requests out there. I'm a big fan of Popeye. You probably heard me say before that we tried showing some of the Popeye cartoons to my kids, and my daughter was not appreciative of how the way they were treating Olive Oyl. There was a moment where Bluto was choking her, and my daughter got mad and left the room. He said, "Why do you think this is funny?" And she left. So, but yes, I do enjoy Popeye. But I realized that those cartoons were made for adults and not quite for children. But they are kind of good. Ronald wants to know, is this my anti-paparazzi look? Yeah, it is. I said, bring it on. I want all the cameras on me. Bring it all. As you can see, my art studio in the background. I've been changing my camera around because I do different types of shows. So I don't know why, but my camera is adjusting to those movements. So now my camera captures a wider screen for me. And my paintings in the background, as you can see, they don't quite cover as much. Well, they could. I guess I could adjust. I could bring them closer. The last few times I had my paintings behind me, they were real close. Like I could lean on them and move them. But now they're way behind me. And I like the room. But which happens, it reveals a little bit of my art studio back there. See my Spider-Man movie poster? Some of my action figures? And then there's a comic book rack back there, which is kind of cool. You see a little bit behind the curtain, which is kind of fun. Yeah, Mario likes the Spider-Man poster in the back. Swig for Spider-Man. Swig for Mario. I have posters for all of the first 3 Spider-Man movies. I have Spider-Man the first movie, and then the second movie where there's a 2 and he's carrying Mary Jane. And then the third one I have is from the CTA bus. And it's on my wall here. And it's Spider-Man meeting the black costume Spider-Man. And they're facing each other. And it's kind of raining on them and stuff a little bit. But it's orange background. But that one's on the wall. And that one came from the CTA bus stop. Or that one came from the bus, actually. The stickers that are on the side of the bus. So I got that from my good brother-in-law, Eloy, because he works for the CTA. And he says, here, he goes, hey, man, here, I thought you would like this. Hang it up on your wall. Next time I come over, I want to see you. So it's on my wall. That's true. Swig for Eloy. What's Derek Richardson sending me? He's sending me a GIF of some sort, and it's a camera. He took a paparazzi photo of me. Yeah. They're saying I could put graphics on my... I got all kinds of buttons. I think I StreamYard just through... I just StreamYard or stream this through Facebook. I put my camera on and it goes through. But I think it's upgrading. Every time it upgrades, it gives me more buttons to choose. So after this show, I'm going to investigate what those buttons mean. I want to press them now, but I don't want to screw this up. I don't want to mess it up, you know? Swig for streaming. Oh, my friend Allison Lear is here. I miss you too, Allison. You're awesome. They are here. We are gathering. We are merging into one. We are becoming one entity, one focal point, one people, if you will. Swig for us being together. Let's see what else I've been doing. You may have seen, I put on my Facebook channel yesterday, a father and a son do a podcast, which is really cool. I forget what it's called now, but it's on my Facebook stream, and they reviewed Drew and Jot #1, book 1, which is really fun. They do a nice little review, and the fun part about it was they sent it to me yesterday, and I was listening to it while I was making Drew and Jot #2, and I was listening to them, remembering all the stuff that I put in the first book that I forgot. So I'm going to add some more stuff to book 2. So by listening to their podcast, it's making book 2 a little better. I'm adding things. I forgot about Jot Super Pets, but I don't know what to call them. I can't call them Legion of Super Pets. I don't know if I could use the word Legion in their name or Super. I could definitely call them the Pets, the Drew Pets, the Jot Pets, Jot's Crew, something like that. Because they all have names like drawing. Like one guy's name's Trace, one guy's name's Sketch, and one guy's name's they all have names like that, which is pretty cool. The woolly mammoth is in there too. I like the woolly mammoth. When my kids were little, my son asked me to draw a woolly mammoth. And I drew the woolly mammoth, and I drew him with sharp teeth. Sharp teeth and big ears. And my son, he was about 4, 5, 6. And he asked me, Daddy, why do you draw the woolly mammoth like this? I'm like, how? He went, So I thought that was real cute. So I put that joke into Drew and Jot #1. Swig for 3, 4, 5, and 6-year-old kids. They make me laugh. My kids are teenagers now, they still make me laugh. They're intelligent, which I really enjoy. I really enjoy their intelligence. D. Brad wants to know, what am I working on this week? I just finished a book of Super Pets yesterday. I finished drawing it, so I got to ink it and color it. I have 3 more of those to go. I have to ink and color them. And I'm going to be working on Drew and Jot number 2 the rest of the day. After this video, I'm going to put on my going to the post office outfit, because I have a different outfit for every day. For every event, I have a different outfit that I wear. So I'm going to change into my post office visitation outfit and then go mail some packages and then come back and get into my famous cartoonist draws all day outfit, and then I'll draw some Drew and Jot. Maybe it's possible that I'll do a live drawing stream tonight about it. I was drawing it yesterday, but I was figuring it out, and I needed more brains than I could afford to talk at the same time. Plus the White Sox were on, and I was just in the zone, and I lettered all the comics. I lettered all the pages last night, and I was up till, geez, I tried to stop working at about 11:30, 12 o'clock, but then I was up till about 4:30. Went to bed. Light was still on in my head. I had to get out of bed. I sat and drew some more stuff, looked on the internet, watched things, drew a little more, and then went back to bed, and I finally fell asleep. And that's why henceforth the late morning. So I went from the bed to the couch to the kitchen table to in front of you. It's like a journey. It's like walking down steps. And I finally get there. E. Brad's coffee's brewing. To swig in a moment, yeah. Swig for Brad. Raphael is here. Oh yeah, man. He says, hey, my friend, hope you are doing all right. Things okay on the side of the street? Yeah, I'm doing okay. You know what? It seems weird, like, whenever I have trouble sleeping because my thoughts, or, you know, you're feeling weird or down or something, Raphael picks up on those thoughts. And the next day he asks me, hey man, you doing okay? So I think we connected. We connected like telepathically, or we're linked somehow. So you come through for me every time. You're the one who asks if I'm all right. If I'm struggling with a thought, or just trying to sleep, or trying to not think about stuff. Sometimes that's the hardest thing, trying not to think about things. If you could block some stuff. And I learned from my friend Frankie Kazarian, the wrestler from AEW and SCU fame. He said, don't allow people to rent space in your head. Because if there's no space to rent, they can't live there. So you can't store them. There's no waiting list. You just can't get in. So that's what I'm trying to do. Close that door. No one else is allowed in there. Just Star Wars, Pulp Fiction, Breaking Bad, things like that. Things that I watch every day. Ooh, the Pet Force. That might be a good name, the Pet Force. The Drew. I need to have a name that goes along with their names, like their puns, like Drew, Drew it, jot this down. And the animals are Trace. And what are they? You know, I have them right here. I'm going to read you a portion of Drew and Jot. I'm going to read you the names of the animals, because I forget what they are. Oh, here they are. I got character sheets in here, which are cool. But I have a cat. Look at here they are. Drew and Jot. You see they got character bios. Amazing, fantastic, bombastic, right here. Sketchy the horse. There's Sketchy the horse. Mark the monkey. Trace the cow. And Pick is the mammoth. See him? See his mouth? That's so I gotta see. They all have names that are artistic, like doing something. So maybe the creative crew or the creations, Drew Creations, something. I gotta come up with something. A Pet Force is a good idea. Steven likes the glasses. Oh, sunglasses. Or he says, uh-oh. Uh-oh, glasses. No, actually, the glasses are not used in an uh-oh situation. I just thought they matched, bringing out the blue of the ascot. But they look cool. They make me look like all Panama-like. My son looks like I'm about to open up Jurassic Park. Welcome to Jurassic Park. But no, I'm feeling fine. I think I got enough sleep, but I got sleep in moments. Moments of time, like an hour here, 2 hours there, 3 hours there. I think I'm good now. Swig for the working man. Steven wants some goodies. Send me your address. I'll send you stuff. That'd be cool. Write to me in the message. Don't put it online, because then people will read it and they'll all send you things. Yeah, send me your address. Mario says, no trip to Harold's? You know what? The last time I went to Harold's, I waited nearly a half an hour for them just to take my order. And then I waited another 40 minutes to 45 minutes to receive my order, which I knew that was going to happen. But I think right now is not the time to go to Harold's, because the people waiting in line, they were waiting in social distancing order, but they were so irritated and mad that it was taking really long to get their order. And I knew that going in there. I was with my good friend Kevin Bixby. We knew that going in there, that we were prepared. We brought our sketchbooks. We brought plenty of ink in our pens. And we're sitting on the comfortable benches that they have. They have like a couch bench. We were sitting there with our mask on, chilling. But everyone that came in was, they were angry. They were getting mad. They were getting frustrated, as if they didn't know the atmosphere of Harold's. So I have to pick my times to go, because it's cool to go there, but you can't go there expecting to bring food home to your family, because your family's going to be waiting at home for 3 hours and wondering what happened to you. So that's why Harold's is not as spontaneous as it once was. Now it's planned. I have to plan it. If I want to eat by 8, I got to get there at 5. So we all knew that about Harold's. And the cool thing about it was Kevin Bixby got his food first. He got his food first and fastest. The 3 F's. Because he tipped. And I saw it. And I didn't have cash on me, because I haven't had cash since March. I've been paying with ATM cards everywhere I go. I just haven't had cash. Like, there's been no convention. So normally when I go to conventions, it's when I have cash, because I do shows. But I haven't done any. So there's a little lack. There's a bit of lack in these trying times. I know times are tough. So I haven't been able to do the conventions and make extra cash. So I wasn't able to tip Harold's, and I apologize. Please, I really want to tip you, but I wanted to do it on a card, and they told me no. They said they don't get that. I'm like, okay. So I said next time I'll double it up. So Bixby got his food first because he tipped, which I thought was funny. Or as Johnny would say, hilarious. Yeah, I liked it. Sweet for tipping people at Harold's. Oh, that was delicious. Space Ghost, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's in the background here. Space Ghost. I made him with blue skin. I wanted him to be more alien-like. I thought he looked cool with blue skin. But Alvin's here. He likes it. Thank you, Alvin. D. Brad says, League of Pets, Power Pets. Trying. They're all good suggestions. But the League is too much like League of Super Pets for DC Comics. Power Pets. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what I can come up with. I'll take all your suggestions, throw them in a bowl, mix it up, add some salt, add some sugar-free sugar, some sucrete, what do you call it? Man, you know what I mean, a sugar substitute. See how it comes out. Allison needs to get this book. Yeah, it's good. It's on my website. You can click on there. I'll send it to you. I'll ship it to you. Draw a little drawing. Sergio's here. Can't join today because I have Cartoonist class. But I will see your video later. Oh, thanks, sir. That's Sebastian in there. Yeah, man, do your thing. I saw something, I think a video of you painting, or was it photos? But I did see you painting on an easel. Very proud. Mario says, that's kind of crappy on their part. If they want a tip, they should make them available on their credit card vouchers. They do. They do make it available on the tip, on the credit card, but they said the employees don't get it, corporate gets it. So I'm like, all right, I don't want to tip corporate. I want you guys to get the money. So they only get the cash tips, which I usually in the past, I would give them like, I make sure I tip them and make sure there's a 5 on the outside and put some singles, or make sure there's a 5 or 10. Once, a few times I just threw $10 in their tip jar, or 5, 6, 7, $8. But I make sure they see it. And like I always tell them, hey, this is for you. Boom, throw it in there. And a few times I got my food in like 10 minutes, which is awesome. And I know that's an unwritten spoken rule at Harold's. You'll get your food faster if you tip. And Kevin Bixby proved it. But then I felt bad he had to wait an extra 15 minutes for mine. But yeah, they do that, man. It's just, it's what Harold's is. Raphael says, you got to empty your head so you can make room for ideas. Right, man. Just like you empty that cup you are drinking out of. Fresh coffee always tastes good. Have a good day. Thank you, Raphael. You speak words of wisdom. Those are wise, true words. Empty the head so you can have it space. You got to clear space. You got to fill it up with good stuff. Get rid of the bad stuff. Keep the good stuff. Coffee's good. Or it goes bad, heat it up, make some new coffee. There's always room for new stuff. Just like I'm going to swig. I'm going to take a swig for new stuff. Oh, that's so good. It's still good. It's still warmer than the room. Mario says, yeah, that's awful. I understand, Mario. You're a restaurant guy. But yeah, that's how it goes. I don't understand the lifestyle and the ambiance that takes over Harold's. But there is rules. They might answer the phone. But the rule was, we're not going to answer the phone. And if we do, we're not going to take your order until you get here. So it's weird. Yeah, but I don't know. It's going in there. If you want your food fast, don't go there. But I love it. It's so worth it to sit there an hour and a half to get your chicken. It's so good. That's what we do, though. I'll be back. But I got to wait for a time. Me and Kevin Bixby brought lawn chairs last time. We sat and tailgated. So that was cool. So I was with good company. Bixby's here. Oh, yeah, famous cartoonist. Looking dapper today. Oh, thank you, sir. New action cat painting. Looks fantastically awesome. This is a painting from that my daughter did. When I left a big piece of cardboard and some paint, and that's what she painted up. So I've been using it as a backdrop. It looks really cool. Swig for, who should we swig? Swig for Bixby? Yeah. Swig for Kevin Bixby joining the broadcast. Andrew Clark wants to know, is there a Clone Wars update? Yes, I watched some more. I watched Ahsoka Tano doing things, but the last episode I saw was R2-D2 and C-3PO were on a mission, and they got separated. and they both got tortured. I remember C-3PO getting pulled apart and tortured and electrocuted. But I can't remember what happened. I watched like 3 episodes. But I can't remember what happened. It didn't really move the story along. They kind of just were episodes done in one. And those are good, but they didn't really stick with me. But they were still good though. I watched them. I'm trying to think of what happened with Ahsoka. Because she had to go to a planet and they took away her lightsaber. I remember that. Man, I can't remember what happened to them. I just saw them. I might have saw them Saturday or Sunday. Maybe Sunday night. But nothing is sticking. Nothing's sticking. Obi-Wan did something. I'm trying to remember. It's weird I can't remember what happened. I gotta get a series refresh. I don't know why it didn't stick. Maybe because it was late at night and right after that I went to bed. No time to digest the thoughts and discuss them in a friendly manner with my my boys. That didn't happen. We just went to bed. David Donovan's here, looking cool with those diff shades on our. Thanks, man. Back at you, David Donovan. Swig for David Donovan and a swig. Wait, separately. And a swig for Andrew Clark. You can't share swigs. You each get an individual swig. Mario just started Clone Wars Season 1. Get her good. I really, really like the way Season 2 started. I'm on Season 3 right now. I'm halfway through it. But Season 2 really, really made a stride. Really did well to progress the Star Wars lore and the story of all of it. And now they're going individual, so it's slowed down a bit where I'm watching. So I know that Season 6 and 7 pick up a bit, and I can't wait to get to those. And I'm almost tempted to skip ahead, but I kind of want to watch them all. I want to see how it goes, you know. David Donovan, yeah, man, thank you, sir. You know, we still got that deal with the hotel room and the bathrobe and the baseball deal. Just let me know. Next time I'm in New York, we'll hang out. More than one way. More than one way, right? I've been watching Umbrella Academy. That's what Bixby said. It's so good. I have to see that. I don't know what it's about. I know there was a comic, but I never read the comic. I have no idea what it's about, but it looks a little bit like X-Men and Doom Patrol and Harry Potter. But I don't know. But I should watch it. People are saying it's good. And people are saying Season 2 is better than Season 1. Swig for the Umbrella Academy. D. Brad's swinging too. D. Brad's also been watching Umbrella Academy 2. That's good. Let's see what Andrew Clark's saying. I know you're not a huge Herman guy, but have you seen the new line of toys that Walmart has? They just came out and are really cool. Oh, He-Man? The He-Man guy. I've heard about him. Are those real little ones? I heard the little He-Man guys are out, and a lot of people are having fun with those. But I haven't been to Walmart. I haven't really been toy shopping for a while. Because of these times. Because we're encouraged to stay home. Plus, I know not a lot of places are getting toys. I'm looking for the new Migos, but the new Migo wave are a lot of psycho serial killers, so I don't know if I'm going to be buying any. I might buy, they got the Fava Bean guy. What's his name? That guy, Fava Beans. I might buy him so I could customize him into someone else because he looks cool. But I don't know. I already have a Stan Lee Migo, and I know Stan Lee's coming out with Migos. There's one other guy. I forget. I gotta shop. I gotta look. D-Bread wants a Herman figure now. Yeah, me too. You can customize a Herman. Swig for anyone named Herman. See, is that the one with Skoke showed on the last Oh Yeah Pod? Oh yeah, that's right. He did show those little He-Man guys. Those were cool. Yeah, those are real cool. Andrew Clark says, I also had the little ones, but the new ones are 5.5. Oh, they're new guys. The new guys are they replicas of the originals? That's kind of cool. And I know the Reaction 7 Toys is making, they made He-Man, but they're making Thundercats, which I'm a big Thundercat guy. I love the Thundercats. And I want to get them. I want to get the retro figures, but I want all of them, but they're $18 a piece. So I gotta wait until I have convention money. You know, when someone gives me $100 bill when I'm selling stuff and I can go buy things. Because when I'm at a convention and I'm just spending the cash, it doesn't feel like I'm spending my own money. Spending the money I make at the shows. So I need to. That's usually when I buy toys at conventions, because it doesn't feel. I don't feel like I'm the value. You know, I'm trading. It feels like I'm trading. Oh, Hannibal Lecter, that's that guy. Yeah, Migo made a toy of Hannibal Lecter. I think he's coming out soon. I might buy him because his head looks like the character, looks like the actor. Maybe I can make Meet Joe Black customs or something. Or didn't he play Odin? He played Odin too. Swig for that actor who played Hannibal. I don't even know his name. I can't even think of it. Andrew Smith? No. Anakin Otis? I don't even know. I have no idea. I forget what his name is. But he played a lot of good movies. The music you're hearing, the music we're all listening to right now, is from my son, Gordon Baltazar. And it's on SoundCloud, so you can hear it all. I just lost all my viewers. I went from to a 12 to 10 to 3 within 2 seconds. Swig for the viewership. Because I can't remember the actor's name. That's what did it. So what's been happening? You know what? I think but there was something else I said recently that showed up in the news again, and they made me think that people are listening to my shows and our Oh Yeah podcast. But I forgot what I'll come back to that. I'll come back when I got more details. Let's see, Mario says the Hannibal TV show on Netflix, mighty fine show, but really gruesome. Anthony Hopkins, that's his name. Yeah, because Anthony Hopkins sounds like the guy's name from Psycho. That guy was also Anthony, wasn't he? That's why I always confuse their names. But speaking of Psycho, I've been watching that show on Netflix with young Norman, The Bates Motel. I watched some of that. I'm into it like 3 seasons, or I think I'm into maybe season 4. And that young Norman's a bit creepy. He's killing people and stuff, but on accident. He can't remember. Eric Holtgrin is here. Hi, Eric. Swing for Eric. Welcome to the show. Me and Gordy got some skills. These are good songs, man. They won't make me want to draw. Mario said his wife loves the Bates Motel. Yeah, it's a good one. I gotta pick up on it again. I was doing that really good, streaming that every day, but I don't know what it is, but sometimes the shows make me feel what the characters are going through. So I was starting to get real dark thinking. And same with when I watch Breaking Bad, I go up to the I tell the family, make sure you lock the door so we're safe. Safe from what, Daddy? From the outside. We're not leaving. We're safe. Andrew Clark says, I watch a lot of Word Balloon podcasts. I found that through you. So thank. Oh yeah, you're welcome, Andrew. Yeah, Johnny's on there every day, man. He's always potting. He's probably potting right now. I know he's planning to. He's always got plans and times. Even our last few Oh Yeah podcasts, we had to schedule them on that day. Otherwise, there would not be a show on that date and time. Let's take a week for scheduling podcasts. It's all true. Everything I'm telling you guys is true. I watched that. Well, I know something. I watched that show. It's a movie, The Disaster Artist. And it's about that movie. They made a movie about a real bad movie. They made a movie about making a real bad movie. And I never seen the real bad movie. And it's called The Room. But I never saw it. But I've heard people talk about it. And I've heard people do podcasts and movies reviews about it, saying it was the worst movie of all time and stuff. So I watched this movie. James Franco plays the character who made the bad movie. And I remember seeing that he won awards for this movie. He won awards for The Disaster Artist. I forget what kind of award. Was it a Golden Globe or an Oscar? Hi, Oscar. I forget what kind it was. But I watched it, and it didn't feel like an award-winning movie to me, like The Disaster Artist. It felt like a movie, but it felt like a Netflix movie. It didn't feel like a movie that was in theaters, or I don't know if it was, but it was okay. And maybe that's the thing where people tell me a movie's great and wins awards, and I watch it, and then I don't get why. But it was good, and the performance was good for James Franco. And I think he did well because he had prosthetic on his face, so it changed his look and his character and his acting. But I think he did really well. But it seems like he was acting in, like he was making fun of it, like a caricature, like what they do at Saturday Night Live. You know, it's like an impersonation. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It went by fast. It was really short. Maybe it felt short because I'm used to binge watching hours and hours of TV. Maybe that was it, but I recommend it. I still recommend it. The Disaster Artist. But maybe it will be better if you watch the real movie, The Room. If you watch that first, because they at the end of the movie they show screen comparisons comparing the two movies, which was okay. I don't know. But one of the movies I really enjoyed recently was that movie, The Founder, with the guy who structures McDonald's to be success. I really like that one. That's a good one. It's inspirational, but inspirational movies lately can't be inspirational unless there's some conflict in there. So it's not a pretty picture they're painting across the canvas. It's beautiful colors, but the way they put the colors on there is devious. But I liked it. It was pretty good. It was just me. That was we'll edit that out because that seemed to be a tangent. Should I edit that out? I'll leave it in there. I'm just talking. I know my last show, Jump the Shark. We had to Jump the Shark episode. This one might be a close second. This show might be the Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull episode, where it was pretty good, but parts of it were weird. There's no monkeys or hamsters in this movie, though, so don't worry. That's it. If you just eliminate the monkeys and hamsters, I think you would have a good movie. I don't know. So I agree, Mario. Johnny's killing it in these past few years. Yeah, Johnny's not messing around, man. He feels it. He feels the creative burn, the struggle. You gotta get it. Do it. Eric says, real cool what you did with the skeletons. I gave you the oh, you gave this to me. Oh, that's right, man. See, I know who the guys are. I remember the guy, but I forget it was you, Eric Holtgrin. Yeah, I got him here. They're real close. I think he's buried. But yeah, the skeletons were cool, man. Thank you for those. Those are really awesome. And the Mego clothes fit on them. Anyway, let me know if you want some more. And how many. Really? Yeah, they're cool. I had to find out. You gotta let me know where you get them. I think you said Home Depot or Menards or something around Halloween time. But yeah, man, those are cool. They're really proportionate with Migos, and they're better than those other ones that you get off of Figures Toy Company site. But also the ones you gave me have a cool skull. The skull looks like a human skull. The skull from the other toy site looks like a vampire skull, and it's angry. Like, I always wonder, like, you know when you see Ghost Rider's head on fire in the comics, and then he has an expression. He has angry eyes. But skulls, you can't do that. These skulls are just skulls, you know? Your muscles allow you to do the angry eyes, but the skull head, flaming hard skull, I don't think you could change expression. Well, that's why I think in one of the Ghost Rider movies, I think it might have been a second movie, where his head was all smoky. He was more smoky than fire. I really enjoyed that. I know those movies are bad, or people say they're bad, but I really like them. I really like the Ghost Rider movies. I enjoyed them. The second one I like a lot because it's just weird. He's all messed up, smoky. Sweet for being messed up and smoky. I just realized my coat is kind of the same color as my coffee, just about. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't want to spill, but it's in there. Yeah, Menards or Home Depot. I gotta check them out. I'm gonna go look for those skeletons, and hopefully next time we meet at Mego Meet, we will have lots to share. And this guy here, right here, he'll be at Mego Meet too. My Neptunian. Where's he at? Neptunian will be. I'm gonna bring him to Mego Meet. I'm planning on painting a few more, and they're gonna be for the auction. Try to raise some money. I'm doing some charity. You say Big Lots has them too. Mario says there were 2 Ghost Rider movies. Yeah, I enjoyed the second movie more. I forget what it was about. I think it was a little kid. Anytime they had a little kid and they got to save a little kid, then you know the movie's going to be awful. I don't know, unless the little kid turns into a werewolf or something and grows up and kills people. But I don't know. But I think it was they had to save a little girl or something. I can't even remember. Or was it Devil's Son? I can't remember. But I remember Ghost Rider was cool. He was smoky and stuff. That's what I liked about him. He was polluting the air. He was making it difficult to breathe. Where in the first movie, he was just bright and fiery. And it felt like the first one was more like a Marvel movie, where maybe more like a Marvel Universe movie where he drove up the buildings and he looked cool. The second movie, he was scarier, I thought. I liked it. And you saw some of his bones through his wrist and stuff. That's just what I'm remembering. Yeah, someone goes right. Yeah, Devil's Son was in it. I think so. Ghost Rider pees fire in the second movie. Does he pee? I think he does, right? But he wouldn't have anything to pee through, though, really. There's no bones down there. I don't know. That was just a gag, I guess. I don't think Ghost Rider needs to eat. And anything he eats as a human would just burn up. It's a good way to burn calories. This is a cool song, too. Just wait for the Ghost Rider. Maybe I'll paint a Ghost Rider next time. I just did a commission for a guy. He's a Ghost Rider, big Ghost Rider fan. His name is Michael. And it was the first time ever where I mailed a cover to CGC to get graded and authenticated. So they're gonna give him a certificate that says it's from me, which is kind of cool. I never did that before through the mail. I had people come to my table and watch me draw and authenticated, like, yeah, that was real. They witnessed, but never anything in the mail, which was pretty cool. Ghost Rider 3, the Phantom. Ooh. It's true. Ghost Rider has a Phantom one. The Phantom unit. It's true. Swig for Ghost Rider's Anatomy. Because certain parts, when you're on fire, when you're just a skeleton and on fire, certain parts like ears, fleshy ears, your nose, your lips, anything that's skin, your hair, muscles, it's all gone. It's just bones and fire, right? So Ghost Rider would not be able to pee because nothing inside him is holding. There's no bladder. There is nothing. So I don't like that. That was the bad gag. If I was writing that gag, unless they just did it because they knew no one was going to see the movie. It's all right, Mario. Most kids have switched off yet, but there are some here. Swig for all the kids watching. Make sure you're drinking like milk. It's still morning. I had cereal today. I had a Cheerios Crunchy Oats Cheerios cereal today and coffee. Let's see what else I want to tell you. I always try to go an hour. There's another 12 minutes. I'm going to keep talking. Oh, another thing you guys might like. I'm almost done. I hate to use the word literally, but I'm gonna. I'm literally 2 pages away from finishing Oh Yeah Comics number 14. All I have to do is add like some backgrounds and some colors. I'm just coloring 2 pages. I got it all inked and drawn, everything's done except for just colors. And I've been doing 1 page a week, it seems like, for the last years. And I'm ready to upload it. It's going to be a digital book first. We're going to figure out ways to print it. We'll probably do 13 to 14 printed together or something. But I looked at the cover. I was putting the cover together. I drew the cover in 2017. That's how long I've been working on Oh Yeah Comics 14. I also have Oh Yeah Comics 15 in production too, but I don't have enough pages to fill it yet. I still have to do some pages. So that's kind of cool. I'm gonna, now that some of my deadlines are dwindling, I have a few things that's opening my schedule up for more things and for things I wanted to finish. And so Oh Yeah Comics will probably be the first thing you see from me from the Oh Yeah Comics universe. And then I'm going to release more Oh Yeah Comics Who's Who in the Oh Yeah Comics universe books. I have 9 altogether. The first 3 are on Comixology, but I have 9 altogether. And there's over 400 pages of that. That's going to be really cool. Well, no, not 4. Maybe there's 400 characters. I forgot how many pages, but it's going to be a good book. It's going to be a nice thick book when it's finally printed. If no one prints it for me, I'll figure out a way. And then I have Hero Man I'm working on, and Webster the Amazing Spider Monkey, and Cosmic Action Cat, who is Action Cat, aka Adorable Cat, aka Cosmic Action Cat. And I wrote and drew a bunch of those too. And I got Golden Age Action Cat. There's a lot of stuff coming out. It's all gonna be digital, but you guys will like it. If you have an iPad, you're gonna be like Christmas morning glory. It's true. Swig for making comics. It's true. We are getting Luke Skywalker warm here. It's cooler in my cup than it is in the Tauntaun. So I will be going. I hope you guys dig this. This is fun, even though I run out of things to say sometimes. But if you're interested in watching these again and subscribing, I have a YouTube channel. It's called Oh Yeah Comics YouTube. And you could see these videos. I played them on YouTube. You guys see them here first on Facebook. And so when people watch this video on YouTube, they're going to say, what? We're on YouTube. So I put these on Facebook Live on my Facebook channel. And then a few days later, or weeks later or so, they show up on YouTube. And I have all my shows eventually show up on YouTube because I realize not everyone's on Facebook. And I have 5,000 friends on Facebook, but many other social media platforms are able to get much, much more thousands of followers. But right now on YouTube, we have 764 or 765 followers. I just checked before I went on. And I'm trying to get those numbers up. So we have like 760 something people, subscribers. But when we load up videos, only like 14 people watch. So I don't know how that works yet. I'm still trying to figure out YouTube. But we're trying it. And I guess just persistence, consistency, persistency, and just got to do your thing. So if you're here again on my Facebook channel, I'm going to reveal some more things on Friday. Right now it's Wednesday. Maybe I'll draw tonight. Maybe I'll do another morning show tomorrow. But I'm definitely gonna reveal things on Friday. And Dorothy's here. I need to get a haircut. I was trying to let my hair grow henceforth to hats. Looking at you, kid. So I'm gonna stop in and get a haircut from you. But I need to do one more show where I show my big hair. Today was not the day. Today it wasn't looking its best. But I want to poof it up for you and show it really well. Get one more good recording out of my hair before I visit my good friend Dorothy, so she could make me handsome. Because right now they're thinking George Clooney has big curly hair. I'm going to fix that. But if you're here around Friday on my Facebook channel, I'm going to do a reveals things video. Famous Cartoonist reveals things. And I'm going to show you Star Wars. Some Star Wars toys. I have it all set up. I have this really long cord where I could film anywhere in my studio now, which is cool. And I'm going to take advantage. I might even picture the camera where you can see the background is my Star Wars collection on the shelves. So that will be really fun. You'll see some of that. And then on Saturday, hopefully I'll do a painting. But I have to go buy paints. And that's the one thing. That's why I didn't do a show last week. I couldn't make it to the store to buy paints. And Saturday got away from me. Saturday and Sunday, I wasn't even home most of the days. We had to go drive around and do things. Like I said before in the past, when weekends come, sometimes the weekends are not, as you as an adult, as a father, parent, we plan to do certain things, but then all of a sudden the 4 other people in your house had plans. So my weekends were not mine. They turned into other people's plans. I had to do things. So I had to do things Saturday and Sunday, which is fine, but I couldn't do a show. So hopefully this Saturday I can do a painting show for all of you in the Facebook world to see. But I'll definitely do a show Friday, because Friday's still my time. And I'm going to show you Famous Cartoonist reveals Star Wars toys. All the vintage toys I had as a kid. Because I packed them up when I moved out of, when I was a lot younger, I moved away from the parents' home. But I put all the toys in baggies. So you're going to see what my toys look like. When I was a kid, I put them in baggies. So they're all going to be beat up, discolored, maybe some dirt, maybe some paint. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to reminiscing with you. Reminiscing about a memory from long ago. Star Wars. The Force is with us. I'm going to show you my Chewbacca, my Wookiee. I'm going to show you my little Ewoks and my Jawa. I think I only have 1 Jawa. I had 3 at one point. I had 1 plastic Cape Jawa and 2 cloth Cape Jawas. Now I only have 1 cloth Cape Jawa. And I know that the Jawas were lost in those bushes, or a neighbor kid stole them or borrowed them and never brought them back. But I remember not liking the plastic Cape one because he didn't look right. And then the cloth Cape one was so cool. I liked him better. Swig for the cloth Cape Jawa. Yeah, Dorothy's working. I always plan to get a haircut, but I never make it. We'll see. I'll surprise you one day. I won't even schedule. I'll just show up, say, ta-da, here I am. Star Wars toys. Yes, Star Wars toys. All the thumbs up for Star Wars toys. I still have my 70 Star Wars toys. D. Brad says, Mario said, I'll try to watch all the Clone Wars by tomorrow. Yeah, that's a lot of hours. The Clone Wars episodes start blending together when they become very episodic. 1 episode at a time, they kind of blend together. And it's hard to remember them. Just like I ran into that this last 2. I just ran into that this last batch of Star Wars Clone Wars I watched. I can't remember what they were. So I got to refresh. Might have to skim through them again, see where they left off. But the good thing about it is every episode recaps. Last time on Clone Wars, and they show you. The Resistance is doing this. And meanwhile, Emperor Palpatine and this. That's kind of cool. Some really cool Baby Yoda stuff was just released. Oh, cool. You know what I'm looking for? I need a Baby Yoda, the child, in the 3 3/4 inch scale. Because all of the Baby Yoda stuff I've been seeing is all large. It's too large to fit with my 3 3/4 inch guys. I don't think they released one like that yet. I have the Mandalorian. I have him. And I ordered, no, I just ordered him. I saw the Shock Trooper, Gina Carano. I saw her, but I didn't buy it because I figured I'd wait. But then Corona hit, and now you can't get them. And then I wanted the Dirty Stormtrooper, but I waited. But Corona hit, and now you can't get them. And there was another one, too. Oh, no, those two. Those 2 I wanted to get, but I didn't. I didn't click the button when I bought Mandalorian because I figured Mandalorian was going to be the guy everyone was going to want, so I'll buy him first. And I should have got those other ones, but I will eventually. I get all the Star Wars guys. I always get all the Star Wars guys, so I never had a problem finding the figures. There's a few. I wanted the there's a Royal Guard, a Jedi Guard, Temple Guard who's yellow and white. I always wanted him, but I never got him. Never saw him. I saw him at conventions. The one time I passed him up, he was only like $20, and I just passed him up. And now I wish I got him because now he goes for like $100. But I'll get them eventually. I'll trade him or something. Something will happen. Swig for action figures. But you guys are awesome. But thanks for watching me. Follow my links. If you order stuff from me, I'll send it to you. I'll sign stuff. I'll do some catches. Order t-shirts from Threadless. That always helps me out. And plus you get to wear my artwork on your shirt. That's kind of awesome. And I got masks now too with my face on them and my Electric Milk logo. You can buy those things. Listen to Gordy's SoundCloud and subscribe to our YouTube. Oh yeah, Comics YouTube. And thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I will do this again. Probably tomorrow. Maybe later today I'll do some drawing. But you have just watched and listened to and experienced Famous Cartoonist Says Things in the Morning. I think this is episode 29. We have to celebrate when it gets to episode 50. Something needs to happen. We'll see. Thanks for hanging out with me. Remember, wake up and do things that make you happy. Don't let them rent space in your head. There shouldn't be any space in your head for empty rooms. Fill it up with good stuff. And then, do it again the next day. If you like it, do it again. If that tie and that jacket fits you so awesome and you look good in that dress, you wear that as much as possible. Remember, like, if you get dressed and you look good in a certain outfit, and wherever you're going, it's most likely those people at that place you're going to never saw you in that outfit. Even though you think, oh, it's an old outfit, but man, does it fit you really well. Just wear that as much as possible. Didn't they say even Einstein wore the same thing every day because he just looked good in a black suit and a tie? That's what you got to do. So, embrace things that make you happy and absorb it. Make it part of you. And I will do this again. No fighting. No crying. Be nice to each other. I will see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.